Yo, 5 minutes and counting. Don't have the stopwatch with me like I said I was gonna have. But yes, today has not been too bad. I've literally just finished off a studio booking. And guess what? Remember, I was doing this before, and I remembered that after a while, I realized me trying to make a video at the end of every day started to become like an issue, because obviously I just want to rest. I don't want to be sitting down or having thoughts still in my head at the end of the day. So I'm going to go back to doing what I did when I first did this, which is recording these videos in the morning. So then that way I can give you an update of what happened yesterday rather than trying to do it on the day, because sometimes the day doesn't finish until late, and then me trying to cram everything in and do the video, it don't make no sense. So we'll be doing it from the morning, but I will give you an update. Today hasn't been that bad of a day. It's been actually good. A lot of the non-negotiables got done. But yeah, I'm going to give you a full breakdown on that tomorrow morning. But what I will say is today, I learned something, man. In creating these non-negotiables, one, I realized really it's no different to the non-negotiables that I set before. Obviously, there's a slight difference in including the lifestyle non-negotiables, which I was already doing, but putting them there as daily non-negotiables, they weren't set like that. It was just something I was doing. But near enough, they're all the same, except for the weekly ones, which is share a project on my personal page, as well as send an intentional email to some form of brand or company that I believe I could do some branded content for, but within the confinements of the studio. That's the only difference. But what I've learned is these non-negotiables aren't meant to be heavy lifting. They are meant to be things that you can get done while also still conducting the rest of a regular day. So they're meant to be light work. I shouldn't be spending my whole time editing one piece of content or spending the day trying to chop through the non-negotiable list. That list should be a thing that just gets done within an hour, 2 hours max. Do you get me? And that means that there's going to have to be other systems put in place, which I know already, like batching content or just finding a different workaround or trying to make the content lighter. But either way, it's like I'm getting a better understanding. These non-negotiables are not meant to dictate the whole day. They're meant to be a part of the day, and whatever other big tasks I have, they're meant to still be happening. Sorry. Bless me. Yeah, whatever big other tasks that I have, those are meant to still go on. And the non-negotiables should not get in the way. And that little small thing is just changing my perspective on how I view what I'm doing, changing my perspective on how I rate my day, how I spend my day, how I prioritize my time. And I think it's just going to make the world a difference to me actually making these non-negotiables a thing that gets done. It's not going to be easy to get them all done. So as I said yesterday, the rating scale, like to have a green day, I have to get at least 5 of the business non-negotiables and 2 lifestyle non-negotiables. But to get a green week, I have to have 5 days of that. And that's not going to be an easy task. But I'm actually looking forward to figuring out how to make that happen. Because when I do figure out how to make that happen seamlessly, whilst also getting my other things done, that's when I know I'm going to see the growth. Sorry. That's when I know I'm going to see this thing start to fly. So even down to these videos, man, I'm not gonna worry about the logo like that. The clock that's been on the side, I'm not gonna worry about that. Like if I can and I got time, I will do it. But if not, just put it out as it is. Even down to the thumbnail, I don't even care. It's just how can I get my non-negotiables done with as little friction as possible. So I've still got the rest of the day to take on the bigger tasks. And that's how I'm going to leave this one. Today's been a great day. Once again, I'm going to share in the morning what I actually got done today. And yeah, man, like, yeah, going to keep it moving. But I feel like the penny is kind of dropping with how you're meant to go about getting things done. So on to the next phase. 5 minutes and counting. I'll see you tomorrow.